Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, as our 5-1 Grambling State Tigers travel to take on the 2-3 Louisiana Lafayette Ragin' Cajuns. First play of the game, Charlie Brooks goes up the middle and bulldozes his way for 14 yards. Then Brooks gets it again, takes it left, cuts it back to the middle for 11. Next play, Alston drops back and throws a beautiful touch pass to Clark over the middle for 18. Then after a sack, Higgins takes the counter right, gets the corner, hits the spin move, then a juke and picks up 23 yards. Then Dub H gets into the end zone from 8 yards out, 7-0 Tigers. And here come the Cajuns. Davis fakes the handoff and drops the touch pass into Rages, and the back turns it upfield for 30 yards. A few plays later, Davis sprints out, tosses it to right. He makes a cut and shakes Bridgewater. Carey is finally there to bring him down after picking up 26. Later in the drive, Davis drops back and has tons of time and finally lobs it to the outside to Barnes in the end zone. We're all knotted up at 7. Ensuing kickoff, Nichols catches it 2 yards deep. He starts up the seam and bounces it to the outside. He turns upfield and turns on the Jets. The junior corner goes 102 yards to the house. Tigers go up 14-7. Next Cajun possession, Davis keeps the option right. Check out the nasty stiff arm. He sheds one tackle and gets upfield for a gain of 23. But Davis gets greedy. He drops back and lobs it to the outside, and John Nichols comes down with his third INT on the year. Here comes Charlie Brooks. He fights his way up the middle for 8 yards. Next play, Austin drops back, feels the pressure, tries to scramble left, but Dylan gets to him, and it's a fumble. Cajuns are there to jump on it. ULL's ball. It would lead to a field goal. After the Tigers go 3 and out, Brown comes out running hard. He cuts it back, sheds the tackle, and is pushed out after picking up 19 yards. Then Rogers takes the inside handoff, finds a hole, and picks up 14. Drive would stall, and the Cajuns would settle for 3. Next Tigers possession, Higgins takes the counter right, cuts it back inside, and he's off to the races. He's finally dragged down after picking up 30. Later in the drive, Brooks goes up the middle and powers his way for a 10-yard gain. Then Alston keeps the option right, weaves through traffic, and gets the first down. And just before the half, CB23 punches it into the end zone. GSU would go up at the half 21-13. The G-Man offense seems to be off today while the defense is playing hard and keeping the Tigers in the game. Let's see what happens in the second half. Start of the third, Cajuns come out running. Davis pitches it to Rages. He stiff arms Carey, turns it upfield, and gains 13. Then Brown takes the inside handoff, finds a small crease, makes a move, and picks up 12. The drive would stall again for the Cajuns, and it will lead to a field goal. And here come the Tigers. Brooks takes the handoff, finds a crease, gets to the second level, and picks up 13. Then Austin fakes the handoff, gets the edge, breaks a tackle, and fights his way for 12. A few plays later, Austin drops back, tries to hit Clark on the slant, but is picked off by Cryer. He ran the route better than Clark, but the Cajuns could not capitalize. Next Tigers possession, Austin drops back and throws a dart to Clark on the curl. He turns upfield and gets 16. Then CB23 goes back up the middle, muscling his way to 10 yards. Later in the drive, Austin goes back to the air. He finds Gunn on the outside. The freshman turns upfield, spins, and picks up 18. Then Austin shows off his touch, dropping a dime to route in the end zone between the safety and corner. Tigers go up 12. But the Cajuns keep fighting. Davis takes the option left, pitches it to Rages. He turns on the Jets and picks up 12. Later, Davis goes play action and throws it downfield to Rages, who comes down with it. Bridgewater knocks him. Wait a minute. He's still up. He gets a block downfield and gets into the end zone. What a play. Tigers look to answer back. Brooks comes out running hard. He finds space and gains 15 yards. Then Higgins gets into the act. The junior back stumbles his way to 11. Then number 4 gets it again, taking it to the outside, makes a cut, and gains another 13. A few plays later, Brooks comes back in, goes up the gut, and powers his way to 12 yards. Later in the drive, Austin goes back to the air. He scrambles right, tries to lob it into the end zone, but is picked off. There were 4 guys around Clark. What was he doing? Cajuns with all the momentum now. Davis goes play action, moves in the pocket, and throws it as far as he can, and Rages is there wide open. He tries to turn on the Jets, but Bridgewater makes the touchdown-saving tackle. 3rd and goal, Cajuns. Davis tries to option left and is sandwiched between Carey and Freeman, and it's a fumble. Jackson dives on it. Tigers ball. Cajuns would get one last chance. Davis drops back and hits Rages on the drag for 4 yards. Next play, Davis with the deep drop. He waits and waits and waits and finally lobs it downfield to Jaquette, and he comes down with it. He gets tackled after picking up 36 yards. Then Davis drops back again and hits Barnes on the outside. He gets down to the 5-yard line. Last play of the game, Davis drops back. He has tons of time in the pocket. He tries to hit Barnes on the corner, but John Nichols dives and knocks the ball away. Ball game. What an ending. Tigers hold on to win 28-23. Phil Austin had his worst day as a Tiger, 9 of 17 for 110 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. The run game carried the offense. CB23 finished with 21 carries for 164 yards and 1 touchdown. Higgins chipped in with 15 carries for 141 yards and a score. But let's talk about the defense. They kept us in the game and the Cajuns out of the end zone. Josh Carey led the way with 8 tackles, but John Nichols has to be the MVP today, taking a kickoff back 102 yards and making the diving stop on the last play. Whew! We wipe the sweat off our forehead and get ready for a tough matchup with Arkansas State. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to hit those links down in the description and follow your boy on Twitter and IG at Big C Gat Game. And we'll talk in the Tigers Den podcast, where we will welcome the second recruit to the class of 2019 and look ahead to our matchup with A-State. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.